It's 90.3 KEXP, where the music matters. I'm John Richards. This is The Morning Show. I'm down in our performance space with L.A. Witch. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so good to put a face to the music. I've been playing so much on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
I love the record. It's great that you're here. Are you ready to go?
I think so.
All right, L.A. Witch, live on KEXP. KEXP, L.A. Witch, live here on The Morning Show. New self-titled debut out and on tour, and played Bellingham last night. Heading down to the desert after this. Much different than our climate right now. You got another one for us?
Yeah.
All right.
Wanna hurt my
Love that one. Kill My Baby, LA Witch, live here on the morning show. New album, self-titled, out on the Great Suicide Squeeze record label and played last night, as I mentioned, in Bellingham, and the new record you've been hearing here at KEXP. And I love the guitar in the record, too. I love it all, but that guitar, that is I love that sound.
Thank you.
What did you listen to? When did you first hear that kind of guitar sound? Was there a band or an artist you first heard?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. I think it goes really far back. Maybe I remember one of the first songs I learned to play on the guitar was Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, and then Nirvana,
Your Seattle is strong. See a strong Seattle influence.
Yeah.
Some of our favorite from Seattle. Tell me about the band. So the debut, not a new band though. You've been out touring and been on the road. And can you tell me a little bit about the history of the band?
We've been a band for about 6 years. We've been on tour for maybe 3 years, on and off. And I guess Irita and I started the band, and originally it was a 4-piece band. We had another guitarist and a different drummer. And our original drummer ended up moving to New York, and so I knew Ellie because we had a 2-piece band in high school. So I bumped into her, and we needed a drummer, and so she kind of filled in on some shows, and then I guess it just kind of stuck, and
Never left.
Yeah.
What was the name of your band? What was your 2-piece band?
God, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, I know.
So, okay.
I don't know it,
Right.
but anytime you ask.
We were 17. So, because it was a 2-piece band, and it's kind of stupid. Okay, it was called Powwow.
Yes.
Because she was like the drummer, so she was supposed to be like the pow, and
Right.
then I was like the
You were the wow.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I've heard worse.
I don't know. It's pretty bad.
Usually when someone talks about, like, they've known each other since high school and they were in a metal
Yeah.
band,
Oh,
some of the
man.
best band names you've ever heard come out of their mouths.
I bet.
It's good. So you toured for a bit and then you put the record out. So you've earned it out on the road. What was, you probably have gained an audience that have been waiting for the record, right?
Yeah, and that's kind of one cool thing about the way we did it. I mean, it was all from when we first started, it was really like a learning process. I mean, obviously, like, you look at what other bands have done, but everyone's got their own path. And, I don't know, I guess we didn't really know what we were doing. And we also didn't have, we didn't even think that we would, be touring. We didn't think that we would put a record out. And so we kind of just went with it. And so it was like, if an opportunity came up to tour, we would take it. And then kind of from there, more opportunities came up, and next thing you know it, we're on the road and we don't have a record, So, I don't know.
It's kind of good, though. You've learned before the record came out, and maybe mistakes have been learned from those,
Yeah.
and now you kind of have a handle on what you want to do with this record, right?
Yeah, I totally think so. And I'm pretty happy that that's how we did things. And, I think we learned a lot, and I think we're kind of really appreciative to, everything we've started to, kind of accomplish recently. And, it's kind of funny because, having an album makes such a huge difference. And we were like, damn, we should have done this a long time ago.
No, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
So if you've been a band that long, you've been touring, you've been writing songs, was it hard to pick which ones make the record? Was the concept of your album, did it inform what songs you went on there? Or were these did you know when you were touring, okay, these are the songs for sure?
I think we just put on the ones that we felt strongly about, the ones that we all felt really comfortable with playing and that we were happy with how they sounded in the recording, So we definitely left some songs out and stuff, but who knows, maybe those will be on the next record, maybe we just have to rework them or whatever.
You're not going to wait 6 years, though. For that.
We're not gonna.
So you've already learned.
Yeah.
You're already on it.
We're already thinking about okay, for the next record,
Cool. No, that's good.
Yeah.
So you're heading out after this. You got a road trip ahead of you.
We do.
Have you driven the Seattle to Reno before? I can honestly say I have.
I don't know. Have we?
No, I don't think so.
It's a stretch.
How long is that drive?
I think it's 12 hours.
Yeah, if you don't stop too much. That's the
Yeah,
thing about
we
touring.
stop.
You tour so much, you probably hit towns. And I know artists who go to towns, they've been there 12 times. They've
yeah.
never seen the city. People don't realize with touring, a lot of times
Yeah.
you're in and out.
Yeah, it's everyone's you get to travel and stuff. It's yeah, you get to travel to a different bar,
Yeah.
and every night. That's really all you see. It's just a different bar in a different place. I mean, no, we try and plan out some stuff. we really we'll wake up extra early if we want
yeah.
if we really want to do something. We're tourists.
That's good. Well, you've got some extra Seattle time because you played Sunday, right, up
Yeah.
here at Chop Suey.
Yeah.
And so you're heading to Reno. Tomorrow is that show. And then Desert Days at Joshua Tree.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about
I
that.
love Joshua Tree.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous down there. What's Desert Days? Who else do you know?
Let's see, we got King Gizzard, we've got Hope Sandoval, we've got the Thurston Moore group,
Awesome.
Spiritualized.
Spiritualize, Kurt
Yeah.
Vile and Courtney Barnett.
Okay, so I'm hoping you'll be able to hang out there a bit. and
Oh
see
yeah,
some of
no,
that.
we made sure
sure.
to
Okay.
take some time off.
We have King Gizzard here tomorrow.
Oh,
In our
really?
gathering space, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're good.
so good.
They're so good live. All right, speaking of good live, LA Witch is here. They got a couple more songs. And again, the new album out on Suicide Squeeze, self-titled. And I think my favorite song from it is up next, actually. Been playing this one quite a bit. This is LA Witch live on KEXP. I love that song. Baby in Blue Jeans, Alaia Witch, live here on the morning show. And they have one more for us. It's all you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Alaia Witch just killed it. Nice work. I can't imagine on a lot of sleep either. So great work. Alaia Witch. Can't say enough about this band live, too, if you get a chance to see them. And the new record's fantastic. Again, it's self-titled, out on Suicide Squeeze. Good luck on your travel. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Have fun at the shows. What's after the desert?
The rest of the U.S. tour.
Rest of the U.S. tour.
Yeah.
That goes through what?
Till November, it goes all the way through the U.S. up to Canada, back down, and then Australia.
Wow. Well, good luck out there. And for everyone listening, make sure you go see him whatever city you're listening in. Ellie Witch, live here at KEXP. Big thank you to our team, as always, and a huge thank you to our donors who make all these sessions happen. This is the Morning Show live at KEXP Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.